for the gravy. Now about to call me a big cabby. Good enough to be happy on the day.
It's the Porter Wagoner Show, starring Porter Wagoner and the Wagonmasters with Speck, Rhodes, and Norma Jean, bringing you your favorite songs and stars of the Grand Ole Opry.
We're so glad to see you, and I wonder how you feel. Everybody feeling fine. That's one good day.
Well, thank you, and howdy, and welcome to the Porter Wagoner Show. Boy, we've got a real good one, I think, lined up for you today. Lonzo and Oscar will be here in a few minutes. Right now, let's start her off, boys, with a little bluegrass tune. Will you be loving another man? Now, will you love me, little darling, when I'm in some distant land, and you know I can't be with you? Or will you be loving another man? Will you be loving another man? Will you be loving another man? When I return to you waiting, or will you be loving another man? Gets better all the time. Now if I find it to be true, dear, I want you to please understand. Don't be crying on my shoulder, just keep on loving another man. Will you be loving another man? Will you be loving another man? When I return to you waiting, I will you be loving another man? I think I forgot the words, boys. Now, if I find it to be true, dear, I want you to please understand. Don't be crying on my five string. Just keep on loving another man. Will you be loving another man? Will you be loving another man? When I return to you, I will you be loving another man? Thank you. Well, we've got a wonderful audience here in our studio today, and we hope you folks out there are enjoying it, too. Right now, it's guest time on our show, and here's a couple of boys that it's my pleasure to introduce quite frequently on the Grand Ole Opry stage in Nashville. And they're two guys that are really a couple of characters. I know you'll enjoy them. Let's make them welcome Lonzo and Oscar.
I'm glad to be here for you to see me.
You guys have been just busier than a couple of bees. Been all over Canada and Germany, the United States, and every place.
Yeah, but I've been busy today, too, Lonzo.
Well, have you, Oscar?
Yeah, I've been to Speck's wedding.
Oh, is that?
Speck got married today, Lonzo.
Did he get married?
Yes, sir, and the funniest thing, they got married in the bathtub.
No kidding. What'd they do that for?
Well, she wanted a double ring ceremony.
I might have known there was Oh, well, we'd better say.
It's good to be back on
It
Porter.
sure is. It sure is. We'd like to say hello to everybody. And, of course, we've got a new song to sing for you. This is our latest one out here. One called Dormant Volcano.
Yeah. We started to name it The Legend of the Dormant Volcano, but there wasn't enough story to it. Here we go, fellas.
I built me a home in a dormant volcano, the birdiest house you ever did see. Everything was okay till early one morning. That sun when you're hurting, first hurting. And then in novels, plumb up to your knees. Now, so it come from that mountain like a lone shooting star. My feet in my hands and my eyebrows on fire. Riding down bushes and a dodging the trees, and the spark was a flying from my BBD. Hot lava was a flowing and I was a going. Hottest darn place I ever did see. The earth gave a quiver and so did my liver. Lord, help make my way to the wide open sea. Lord, help make my way to the wide open sea.
Good job. Let's all watch this good word here from our sponsor. Mighty fine. That's Buck Trent and the 5-string and one side of the Wagonmasters RCA Victor record called Stampede. He wrote it and fairly picked it, too. Oh, that's good. George McCormick sings the other side called There's a Woman. And speaking of There's a Woman, right now, here is a beautiful little lady and has a real fine song for you. I know she's sung it for you many times before. Let's welcome her right now. She sings Let's Go All the Way. Pretty Miss Norma Jean.
Love me day and night.
Thank you. Pretty Miss Norma Jean, and Let's Go All the Way. And that's a real good one, too. We're going to go back now and do one of the old songs for you. A story about an old fiddle player. His name was Penn Monroe, and the song is called Uncle Penn.
Late evening and up and down, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Penn plays a fiddle on the house and ring. You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing. All the people would come from far away, they didn't know right till the break of day. They called with a holler, do-si-do, and Uncle Penn was ready to go. Late evening and up and down, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Penn plays a fiddle on the house and ring. You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing. Well, he played an old tune called Soldier's Joy, and the one they call Boston Boy, but the greatest of all was Jenny Lynn to be that first fiddling begin. Late evening and up and down, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Penn played the fiddle on the house would ring. You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing. I'll never forget that mournful day when Uncle Penn was called away. They hung up his fiddle, they hung up his bow, they knew it was time for him to go. Late evening and up and down, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Penn played the fiddle on the house and ring. You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing.
Thank you. We'll all be back right after this message. Thank you very much for that good word, and thank you, neighbors, for patronizing the folks who sponsor our country music. Right now, here's an old boy that we always have a good time with, and I don't think he really was getting married, as Oscar said a while ago. Let's check in on him and see. Here's Speck Rhodes.
Hello? Hello? Hey, wait a minute. No. Wait just a minute. Let me explain. I ain't married. No. No, Oscar was just kidding. Yeah, you just pulling the funny. Why, you know if I ever get married, I'd marry you. Yeah. Well, Oscar's in town visiting me. Me and him just went down to the bank. Yeah. We went down to the bank, and while we was down there, old Sister Larkin come in. First time I'd seen her in months and months, I guess. Yeah. We was talking to her there, and she just gabbing all the time, talked about 10 minutes, and she left. Oscar looked around and said, "Boy," he says, "she sure has got a cute little button nose, hasn't she?" I said, "Yeah, it's too bad it ain't buttoned down to her chin the way she talks." Yeah, they come in on an airplane. Yeah, funny thing, I took an airplane trip here a few weeks ago. Old Sister Larkin was on the plane with me. Yeah, that's the first time she'd ever been anywhere on an airplane. And this stewardess come along and says, "I'm sorry, madam, but you're going to have to strap yourself down." Miss Larkin looked at her and said, "Mind your own business, sister. I'm wearing my girdle." Yeah, she got a temper like an old setting hen. Yeah, you remember last summer during the drought? Yeah, she invited about a couple of dozen people over to her house one evening to pray for rain. Yeah. Well, she invited all these people over there to pray for rain, see? And whenever they got there and all got gathered up in the parlor, she got so mad she could die. She looked at them and she said, "Brothers and sisters," she said, "I ain't going to go so far as to say you all ain't got any faith. Ain't got a hypocrite. But I'll tell you one thing, if you've got any faith, where in the world is it?" It says, "Here we are, 24 of us gathered here to pray for rain, and not a single one of you brought your umbrellas." Yeah, look, honey, don't be mad at me. No, I'll bring Oscar by and let him explain himself. A double ring ceremony. I'll see you directly. Goodbye. So long.
Thank you very much, Speck. I think Oscar's about to get Speck in trouble there. Friends, we'd like to tell you about our Porter Wagoner book, Porter Wagoner Hits the Road. It contains pictures that's taken from coast to coast and border to border in the many personal appearances that we made around the country. It also contains several songs in the back. One of them especially I'd like to remind you about is Trouble in the Amen Corner, about the old man that couldn't sing too well in the choir. Many of you people want the words to it. It's in this book. If you'd like to get one, send 50 cents to Porter Wagoner, Box 404 in Nashville, Tennessee. That's Porter Wagoner, Box 404, Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you.
Thank you, Don, and I think you'll enjoy this book. It's, I believe, one of the best ones that we have made up so far. Here's a song that has done quite well for me, I'm happy to say, and I hope you will enjoy the story to it. A true story about an old boy who made a few mistakes in life and wound up on Skid Row, called Skid Row Joe. Skid Row Joe. Last night, that's who I found in the dirty part of town, lost, forgotten, with no place to go. Tormented with a bitter taste, outcast by the human race, a mask of torture was the face of Skid Row Joe. He walked up to where I stood on the street, said, "Pardon me, mister. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want your money, though heaven knows I could use it. But you see, this is my home. And you see the other bar down the street? That's my home, too. I noticed you staring at me a while ago. You recognized me, didn't you?" I said, "Yeah, Joe. I know who you are. You was one time a real famous singing star, one of my favorites." He said, "Well, I guess you heard they took my babies away from me." I said, "Yeah, Joe, I read about it in the papers." Then he turned his head away, and I saw the tears fall into place. And he turned to me and said, "You know, mister, this is the only place in the world that I'm not ashamed to show my face. But I'm going to quit. Yes, sir, I'm going to quit. I'm going to shave and comb my hair and get me a clean white shirt. Then I'm going to walk up to her door. When she answers, I'm going to stand up real proud and tall. Then I'm going to get on my knees, and I'll say, 'Sweetheart, if you'll take me back, I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you for what I've done. I'm so ashamed of myself, and this I want you to know.' Then I'm going to take my two little babies. I'm going to hold them so close to me, I ain't going to never let them go." I guess I should have told him then that she'd already remarried again. But after hearing what he'd said to me, why, there wasn't no way I could add to his misery. So I said, "Good luck, my best to you." Skid Row Joe. We'll be right back. Fellas have their own record company called Nugget Records, and if you can't find theirs, you write to me, and I'll see they get it. And this is our newest, called the New River Train number 2. Let it go. We're leaving on that New River train. We're leaving on that New River train. Same old train that brought us here is gonna carry us away again. Now, oh, Oscar, you can't love one. Yes, you can. Oh, Oscar, you can't love one. Yeah, if I could love more than that, I'd throw away my coat and hat and be leaving on that New River train. Oh, Oscar, you can't love two. Oh, Oscar, you can't love two. Yes, I can love two, 'cause I've been a-watching you, but we're leaving on that New River train. Oh, Oscar, you can't love six. Oh, Oscar, you can't love six. Lon, you must be out of your head. If I love six, I'd be dead. So I'm leaving on that New River train. We're to see you next week, same time. So long, everybody.
This has been the Porter Wagoner Show, a half hour of good country music and fun, brought to you from the home of the Grand Ole Opry.